Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at a beer. We're looking at a beer in this here batch of beers behind me. This beer right here. So this is from Sarnia. It's Imperial City Brew House. It is their Coffee Blonde. And it is 5% alcohol by volume. It says 15 IBU. Ingredients, water, malted barley, corn, hops, coffee, and yeast. So yes, there is corn used in this. So my assumption for the corn from the corn is that they either were trying to make like a cream ale and just made it a blonde, or they were trying to cut back on the color. They didn't want it to get too dark because coffee is going to make it dark, but if you use all malts, it's going to be a little darker, so maybe that was too dark for them. They just wanted to use the corn to make it lighter colored, or they wanted to use the corn to make it a lighter mouthfeel, or they wanted to use the corn to cost less in the end. Any of those are possible. So, not quite the look I was expecting, to be honest with you. I was not expecting a crystal clear, golden colored lager with bright white head. No snap, crackle, pop on that. Not that you could hear it over the furnace anyway. Beer from here, brewed in Sarnia. I love that, right? Beer from here. There's no beer from here. No beer from Pavernitook. Scent. Oh. Okay, out of the can, it smells like a Timmy's. It does. It smells like Timmy's coffee. Tim Hortons, for those of you that aren't Canadian or from the northern United States. I don't even know if there is Tim Hortons all over the U.S. I think there's some in Buffalo. That might be the only... I'd have to look it up. I don't know for sure. Well, Burger King now owns Tim Hortons, so I mean, they could be popping them up everywhere. But yeah, that smells like Timmy's coffee. Almost like a double-double. Kind of sweet. Coffee. Beautiful. Nothing. Absolutely nothing out of the glass, but a beautiful, like, double-double Timmy's scent out of the can. Cheers, let's try it. Okay, so the first beer I had from Imperial City was their stout, and there was this just very sweet, under attenuated flavor to it. There was just a burnt wood flavor to it. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't bad, I just didn't enjoy it, which is fine, and you're not going to enjoy every beer. And I was very, very diplomatic with my thought process on the beer, and I explained what I wasn't liking about it. This one, I like more than I liked the last Imperial City beer I've had. Okay, very light bodied. Lighter bodied than I actually expected it to be. And it's almost a one-trick pony beer, because there's really almost no flavor other than the coffee flavor. And it is a sweeter coffee. I said it smelled like a double-double. It tastes more like a regular. For those of you that don't know regular, it's like one cream, one sugar into your coffee. So it has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of sweetness, and a nice coffee roast. The coffee is for the most part, the only thing you taste, other than a slight sweetness. There is really no. There's that slight sweetness up at the forefront, and then there's that coffee note, and that's really it. That being said, it's not as good as a lot of coffee beers I've had. However, it's a very good introduction coffee beer for people, because the base beer is very, very, very mild, and the coffee flavor is fairly mild. So if you're not a huge coffee guy or girl, it's good for you. If you're not a huge beer guy or girl, it's good for you. If you want to try a coffee beer, but don't want it to be, and you're scared of the dark, you're scared of those stouts and porters and everything else, this is a good way to go, because you still get those coffee flavors, but it's just in such a light-bodied, crisp beer that it doesn't matter. And again, I don't drink my beer cold, so it's not hiding anything. It's just, hi, I'm here. I taste like coffee. Out of 10 on that, that's probably a 7.75. I could buy that again. I actually have another bottle of it, another can of it, and I could possibly see myself get more of it when I'm in Ontario. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Imperial City Coffee Blonde. Goodbye.